Alright, so I've been getting asked about cymbal polish. This is basically what I use. First of all, it's Mother's bag and aluminum polish. You get a Walmart. AutoZone has it. I'm sure you can find it many places. Use a buffer extension on a drill. Just a buffer terry cloth on it. I get a couple of these microfiber towels, random t-shirts to apply the cream. If the cymbals are really dirty and really oxidized, I do recommend using this, I don't know what it's called. It's like a pretty durable, strong sponge, or a regular sponge, just the backside of it. And to clean it up at the end, a very fine micro fiber towel. I'll just show one cymbal and then it's pretty much the same from there on out. Alright, so set your cymbal on something. I have it set on a little stool. Put a couple of rags or shirts on the bottom, towels, so it won't slip around as much. It'll probably move, but so just grab a random old t-shirt. So this is some old t-shirt, junked up shirt. And just grab some cream. Just work it in. So this cymbal isn't as bad. This is actually my cleanest one out of my cymbals. So this one might not even need to get done with the drill. In cases that it's too dirty, too oxidized, you can use again this sponge. Just use it very lightly so you don't actually scratch it. This one, more than anything, just has grease from your fingerprints. It probably is a good idea to wear gloves. See, but the cream was white. Now it's turning black because you're taking that dirt and grime off the cymbals. So I'll try to do half. This will erase the logo, just as a heads up. It's starting to clean up already. This isn't the only way. This is how I do it. This is how I learned to do it. Is it the correct way? I don't know. Is it the only way? Not at all. But that's how I've done it. It's worked for me. Just kept my cymbals clean. I just haven't done it in a while. Let me get this drill going here. You just want to work it. So that is, metal that's coming off every time you polish any metal. You're taking a thin layer of metal off of it. But As you see, there's a difference, and that's just very lightly, very quickly. You can see it there. This side hasn't been cleaned yet, obviously this side. So depending on how dirty it is, how much it'll need more. See, like you could see my reflection. It all depends, but that's pretty much it. And you just repeat the process. Like around the edges, it needs more. See, but you just take this fine microfiber and take off all the excess at the end. And this is a brilliant finish cymbal. It's an AAX. Alright, so recap on the cymbals and the polishing. That green sponge I showed you, that does scratch. It is a fine scratch, but it is visible if you really look at it, and in some instances, depending on how the light hits it, it will be noticeable. I would try using the back, the rough part of a normal sponge, which is a lot less rougher than the green ones I showed you. I really can't remember the name of them. I'm just gonna have to look for it and put it in the description. But that's how I've done it. That's how I've cleaned my cymbals. That's how I will probably keep cleaning them until I find something easier or something new, a new way to do it. But for now, that's how I do it. That's how it's worked. That's probably how I plan on keep doing it. But that was just a real quick look at how I do it. Obviously, it's not the only way. It's not the perfect way. Perfect. I don't know if there'll be actual perfect way other than buying a new one that's already polished and everything. But that's just the way I found it to work out for me. So I could probably do another video more in depth when I get more time to actually get around to it. Just to do like a full cymbal and like amounts of cream, and but then again, that all depends on how dirty the cymbal is and what result you're looking for, because you can try to get it brand new clean, or mine are still somewhat dirty around the edge, but for the most part it's all clean, just the edge with all the fingerprint grease and all that. I just don't take the time to do the whole thing completely, but then that's just how I do mine. I mean, if you have the time to knock your cymbals out and leave them brand spanking new, then that's good, but I haven't had the chance or the patience to actually do the whole thing the whole way, because again, it does get tiring with the drill. Maybe if I had like the actual buffer, but so I don't keep going on and blabbing on. That's just pretty much how I do it. The mags, the aluminum polish, there's many more out there. That's just the one that I was shown at first, and that's the one I just kept using. So products are up to your discretion what you use. That's just what I use and what's worked for me. So hope this helps. See ya.